Want more money? Have coffee at a five-star hotel. To attract wealth, don't just affirm it, expose yourself. Today's magic word is expose yourself. A lot of people repeat phrases in front of the mirror, but they keep living surrounded by scarcity, and that's not how it works. I'm going to tell you something very specific. Drinking coffee at a five-star hotel is different from having it anywhere else. Sometimes Starbucks coffee costs more than at a five-star hotel. No, I don't mean spending more, I mean changing your environment. When you walk into a luxury hotel, your brain registers new things. It registers luxury, fresh flowers, how they treat you, how they serve you the coffee, calm, order, elegance, etc. It sends a message of luxury and silent wealth to your mind. It tells you this exists, this is real, this is normal. Science calls it the law of exposure. That's why today's magic word is the more you surround yourself with something, the more your mind gets used to it, and what's familiar stops seeming impossible. That's why changing the environment where you have coffee, for example, reprograms your mindset more than many times doing 1,000 affirmations a day. Looking at luxury photos on Instagram isn't enough. You need to experience abundance. Walk through those places, feel the air, and truly live it. When you normalize abundance and wealth, you stop chasing it and start attracting it. Today's question is simple. What environment are you training your mind in today? Write in the comments, I'm starting to expose myself to abundance and commit to it. Tell me in the comments as well. If you're going to have coffee at a luxury hotel, write in the comments which hotel you've been to, what's the name of the hotel, how many stars does it have, and where is it located. Write it all down so that we can all share those luxury experiences together. How can you be magnetic, attractive, and respected by simply being yourself without pretending or acting? Most people believe that being attractive is a matter of genetics, luck, or having a perfect body. You don't just have it or not. Real attraction isn't inherited, it's developed through effort. I'm not referring to being handsome, but to entering a room and something changing in the people there. I'm talking about making things easier with people listening, respecting you, and wanting to know you. Psychology is clear. Real charisma isn't about talking a lot, it's about inner certainty. When a person knows what they think, why they think it, and doesn't seek approval, that is felt in the world outside that person. Second point, effort. We've been sold the idea that not making an effort is attractive, just going with the flow, but that's a lie. That's not confidence, that's fear. Caring for, preparing, and presenting yourself intentionally sends a clear unconscious message. I respect myself, and usually there's important work behind that, inner work that a lot of people don't like. Your style, your way of speaking, your presence, everything communicates. People trust those who are consistent and transmit that vibe, not those who change their mask all the time. And here is the final secret. True attraction is born when you keep your word to yourself. Every time you let yourself down, you lose strength. Every time you keep your word, your brain takes note. Can I trust myself if you don't trust yourself? First, others won't either. That creates identity, and the right identity attracts effortlessly. It's not about being liked, but being solid. So which part of yourself will you start respecting more? From today on, are you going to start being solid already? Write it down here in the comments, and also write this beautiful phrase, I can trust myself. Transform your life with one habit. Most people believe that to change their lives they need more luck, more connections, or more motivation, but that's a mistake. The habit that creates the most money, peace, and success in a person is the following. Take note, emotional consistency. Doing things even when you don't feel like it is important, because here's the truth. Uncomfortable, your mood can't control your life. Unconscious people live like this, for example, thinking, feeling. Today I feel like it, I do it. Tomorrow I don't feel like it, I don't do it. Well, now it suits me, now I don't feel it, I'm just going with the flow. We'll see, now is not the time. Well, that totally destroys self-confidence, because consistency is creating something very powerful. It's creating real self-confidence in you. When you do what you said you were going to do, your brain learns one thing. I can trust myself. And when you trust yourself, others trust you too. Another common mistake is taking everything personally. One day something goes wrong for you, and you let that affect everything else that happens during the day. Emotionally strong people compartmentalize. This isn't going well for me, but this other thing is still moving forward and going well. One problem can sabotage your whole life, your whole day. And the last key point is both at work and in life. Emotions don't generate results, results generate emotions. First you act, then motivation comes, then confidence comes, never the other way around. If you remember one thing today, let it be this. Do what you said you would, even if you don't feel like it. Now tell me, write it in the comments. I'm in control of my emotions and start doing it today. The richest 1% think differently, which is why the other 99% don't progress. Most people aren't held back by a lack of talent, they're held back by the way they think. The way you think is everything, and here's something uncomfortable. Thinking like everyone else gives you average results, it gives you low results. The top 1% aren't smarter, don't work more, or have more luck, they just think differently. First major difference. When something goes wrong, these top 1% people don't react emotionally. They ask themselves one thing: will this matter in 5 years? That makes 90% of problems vanish. Second difference, 90% of people work themselves to death, but the top 1% detect patterns. If something repeats, they don't suffer it again. They create a system and eliminate the pattern forever. So, third key, they don't make decisions based on emotion, they decide based on data. They don't decide from drama, not from guilt. It's mathematics applied to life, detecting programs, patterns, and working against them. And the greatest thing, the most ignored rule of all, your environment shapes your brain. The people you listen to, the places you frequent, what you normalize ends up becoming your standard. Your brain is heavily influenced by your environment, so be cautious. That's why the top 1% carefully choose who they associate with and what they let into their lives. It's not motivation, it's mental structure, it's your positioning towards life. What idea, habit, or environment do you know you should change right now? Write it here in the comments. That way there will be a public record of what you've decided you need to change now. Also, write it down here below in the comments. Today I stopped thinking like everyone else. 7 steps. How to become unrecognizable in 90 days. If you keep living the same way, in 90 days you'll still be the same person. But if you do what I'm about to tell you in this video, in 3 months no one will recognize you, not even yourself. I've done these steps. Step 1. Be brutally honest. Stop acting like everything is fine. List what you like about your life, what you can't stand, and what you'll never allow again. Change begins when you stop lying to yourself, and writing it down helps. Step 2. Clean up your environment. You can't create a new life surrounded by old habits, so do something symbolic. Tidy up your house, your schedule, cut out the things that numb you, like endless scrolling on Instagram, excuses and distractions. Step number 3. Change something physical, like your clothes, your appearance, or your posture. It's not superficial, it's a signal to your brain that something has changed. First, I grew my hair long, cut it, then grew a beard. When you look different, people treat you differently. Step 4. Use your calendar as a weapon. The new version of yourself lives by planning. What isn't on your schedule doesn't exist. Block out time to train, learn, and move forward. Step 5. Change your tribe. You can't grow around people who want you to stay the same. I've done that too. This is very important. Get closer, even if it's online, to people who already live the way you want to live and who you consider to be authentic like you. Step number 6. Act as if you are already that person, even if you aren't yet, because behavior creates identity. Step 7. Document the process, not to get more likes on social media, but to remind yourself of who you are leaving behind. In 90 days, it's your identity that changes, not your life. Well, now I want you to write down here in the comments so your mind connects with the message. In 90 days, I won't be the same anymore. And that way, you're making a public commitment to this. 5 reasons people don't respect you and how to fix it. I'm going to tell you something that might hurt you. If people don't respect you, it's not because of bad luck. it's because of what you tolerate. Respect isn't asked for, it isn't explained, respect is generated. Here are the keys. Key number 1. Stop trying to be liked, especially trying to be liked by everyone. It's a nightmare. When you seek approval, you lose authority. People respect those who respect themselves first. Key number 2. Do what you say you're going to do. Confidence stems from consistency, not talent. Following through earns respect, while repeated failure leads to being ignored. Key number 3. Set boundaries. The trick is to set boundaries and stick to them. A boundary without consequences isn't a boundary, it's a disguised plea. Key number 4. Master something. Just one thing. Respect comes quickly when you bring real value. Key number 5. Stop talking so much and take more action. Respect is earned through consistency, not words. When you become solid on the inside, the world is forced to adapt to you. The world bows to people with determination. Write this phrase in the comments and commit to yourself. The phrase is, today I stop seeking approval and start building respect. As always, I tell you my job is to help you understand your mind so you can live better. The skill that sets the rich apart from the broke in making money isn't intelligence, it's psychology. It's mastering the psychology of money. Yes, money thinks and has its own psychology. Your bank account grows based on what you believe, not what you know. You don't make financial decisions consciously. An unconscious childhood script usually does, and it often fails. In one of these 4 traps, you'll see 4 traps. 1. The money avoider. Money is bad, I don't deserve it, and you self-sabotage. 2. The money worshipper. When I have more, I'll be happy. Never enough. Big mistake. Also, 3. Status. You think you're worth what you have. You compare, you pretend, you spend to impress. Another mistake. And 4 as well. The vigilant. You save constantly but still feel anxious, even with money. Now here's the hard truth. Your money is limited by your identity. What you are is what you are, that's just how it is. Change what you are, your mind works like a thermostat. So, if you see yourself as someone who is X, you'll go back to that X even if you earn more. Do this today, right down here below. I am the kind of person who creates and manages wealth calmly and strategically. Let me explain more. Whenever you make a money decision, pause for 5 seconds and analyze it. Changing your script changes your behavior. And when your behavior changes, money follows. Write this down and remember it. My relationship with money and my results both evolve.